Just checking. Yeah. All right. Got a good stream speed and everything. Everybody, welcome back. Got a good stream speed and everything. Devlog number 8. Yeah, there we go. Pointing there. Okay, we got stream chat up. Yeah, there we go. Pointing. We did the notification. Oh, we don't have music. Yeah, there we go. Guys, I knew I was going to forget something. My goodness, 1 second. Guys, let me get the music going. My goodness, 1 second. Let me get the music Boot up our buddy Neil Thunder. So today we're going to talk about some fun stuff. We're going to talk about loot, class, and skill concepting. So basically, we're working out the loot for the character because you get to wear 3 rings and 1 trinket. We're working on your playstyle character because you can equip 2 skills at any time. Like 1 from each of the classes you have equipped. These are all the cool icons we did for the classes last week. This is also the armor tentatively. Also standard enemy look. We're going to share that, so it's like you can end up looking like the enemies. I thought that'd be kind of clever. Let me finish getting the music set up though before I keep going. We need a playlist. Before I can. There it is. Playlist. Perfect. There it is. Music's not too loud. Perfect. Or non-exist too loud. Why can't I hear the music? Oh, is my headset non-exist too loud? Why can't I hear the music? No? Oh, is my headset non-exist? Hold on, guys. We're announcing some technical difficulties. Hold on, guys. Hold on, guys. That's so weird. Why can't I hear it? Sorry if you guys can hear it. I can. Am I deaf? Sorry if you guys can hear it. Show an audio. Microphone's working. Desktop audio's good. So why can't I hear it? Hold on. I'm gonna check something right quick. Hold on. I hate it. I'm off stream for like a week and just I totally forget how to do half this stuff. That is so weird. Why don't I hear the music? So weird. Chat, if I why don't I hear the music? Oh god. Chat, if that holy shit. Oh god. Chat, if that holy shit. Oh god. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. Is it just this music? What's going on? I don't know. Is it just okay, so that's not the issue. I was literally just listening to music like dude, I am just listening to music like right? Oh dude, my chat is really small. My chat is really small. Oh shit. Hold on. Oh shit. Why am I echoing? Oh shit. Why am I echoing? Am I really echoing? Why am I echoing? Am I really echoing? What is going on? Hold on 1 second. What is going on? Hold on one. What is happening? I'll eat for one stream and everything just goes. I'll eat for one stream and everything just goes. Microphone? I'll eat for one stream and everything just goes. Let me check everything. Microphone? I'll eat for one stream and everything. Properties? Let me check everything. Microphone? Hey Tricky. Hey everybody. Properties? Let me check everything. Microphone? Hey Tricky. Hey everybody. Properties? Check everything. Microphone? Hey Tricky. Hey everybody. We seem to be having some tech issues. Hey Tricky. Hey everybody. We seem to be having. So as you tell me that no, I'm sorry. Is it still echoing? Because I don't know what's going on. I booted up my stream. Is it still? I've got my. I don't know what's going on. I booted up for the music. Is it still? I've got my. I don't know what's going on. But it is just a mess. Wow, but I don't know what's going on. Wow, but I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. Oh, I'm so sorry. There we go. I fixed it. That should make it better. Did that fix it? That should have fixed it. I didn't realize that I had my stream open on my second monitor, so that should have improved it, and then that puts the music back on. But that doesn't explain. Okay, cool. Got it. Yeah, I don't know why I can't hear the audio. Like, I can hear myself. I haven't gone deaf. Hold on, I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna try one thing real quick and see if we can fix this. Alright. Gonna go file. I'm gonna eject our USB for right now. Eject. So I have a theory of what's going on. So the microphone is working fine. For some reason, my headset is not taking audio, and it's kind of blowing. I hear it trying to start up, and it's just not doing it. Tech. What the fuck? Okay, so I don't technically need music for this, but if a notification happens, I might be screwed. I don't want to miss if anybody's like rating or following. What is going on? I'm just trying to think of what it could be. Like, my OBS is up and running. And all of that's doing well. And it's showing that the audio is being detected, but for some reason my headset is just not doing what it's supposed to. It's so weird. Okay. We're just gonna go with it for right now and just see if it, like, clears or fixes itself up later. Because I want to get into this. So basically, for you guys, we are working on skill, loots, concept, item concepts. There we go. Okay. So basically, what does that mean? I will show you what it means. So we've got all these different classes, right? So as you play through the game, you're gonna start on this bad boy right here. Right? This is what you'll start as. You're gonna be a Luminite. You're gonna be part of the king. You're gonna end up going through all these different worlds. And as you go through these different worlds, and you're always gonna end here. This is like where the big badass boss is. And you're gonna get 3 of these worlds randomly throughout your run. So you'll have an opportunity to find the hidden rooms and unlock these classes and unlock their sweet, you know, kick-ass armor so that you can play like a knight, you can play a healer, you can play a crowd control guy, you can play a ninja that's all like melee focused. Lots of cool shit here. So basically, we are gonna work on this. And what this is, for you guys, is it is a big old... Listen, oh, I thought that's so funny. I forgot I have the second monitor stream up, so like you guys can see all the shit that I'm doing over here. Nah, that's fine. So actually, I'll do this then. Oh, that'll work perfectly. And then I'll go here in skills. There you go. So you guys can kind of see what we're doing. Okay. Oh, but I need my chat up. Okay, then I'll move my chat over here. There we go. Now everybody's happy. Okay. So here's what's going on. So on main monitor right here, these are basically just the summarized versions of all the characters' classes, right? We've got, like, so when you first get the class, it's going to effectively start at tier 0, and you have to use resources to level it up. So there's no leveling in my game, there's no XP, but you basically get currency in each world to upgrade each class. White is special because all the currencies can break down and use white as an exchange rate, but all the other classes, you have to get their resources from their world or end up crafting them out of white resources. And the white resource gets taxed. So it's like if you have 30 green tokens, you'll convert it over and only have like 16 red tokens. But you can convert them to help level up the classes and skills you want. So basically at level 0, you don't have anything except for the first skill. So when you start the game, you'll start as white and you'll have this ability called King's Wave. So it's literally just a cool little AoE in front of you. You just shoot a little blast of energy. It's gonna be fun. And then every time you upgrade it with tokens, it gets more expensive, but you have to upgrade it like linearly or like in a linear fashion. So like the first thing you'll get is a passive, which is just for white, it's bonus beam damage. I need to fix this. We renamed range damage from light to beam to be a little bit less confusing. But then the second level, you'll unlock your dash mutator. So everyone has a dash. You kind of use it to like dodge enemy attacks. You get some iframes. They all also have an ability. So for example, white's dash mutator is called withdraw, and you gain reflect, which if you can see over here, like these are all the buffs and all the debuffs. So it's like this white reflect and this white magnified. These are the buffs and debuffs associated with the white class. So it's like when you're playing white, these are the things that you will be most commonly able to proc, or if you amplify a skill to be of a set color, it will inherit one of these properties in most cases. So that's what you get at level 2, is you get a dash mutator, so now your dash is not only giving, like, you know, protecting you from damage and putting a shield on you, or overheat is increased attack speed, or you're releasing a shockwave that applies static and that makes your skills do more damage. So there's all this, like, really cool shit to it, right? Also, RZ, just checking real quick, is music good, and can you guys hear me? Because, again, the audio thing is just fucking with me too hard. It's driving me up the wall. Just checking real quick to make sure my stuff is good. So then level 3 is when you unlock your stock skill. So every class has a quick skill, a stock skill, and a pinnacle skill. Quick skill idea is that music can be turned down a touch, but should be all good. Okay, cool, got it. Turning music down a touch as required. Oh, there we go. Okay, got you. Thank you, RZ, appreciate you. Yeah, I'll figure out what the hell's going on after stream. I'll see if it's just like, maybe it's muting my background noise or something. I'm not sure. That's very interesting though. So yeah, basically every class has a quick skill, a stock skill, and a pinnacle skill. And basically how it works as a quick skill is that it has no cooldown or a very, very, very small cooldown. And basically it's mana dependent. You can cast it as many times as you want, but it's mana dependent. So it's like King's Wave, you can sit there and you can blast that shit until your mana bar runs out. A stock skill costs a little bit more mana, but it's normally limited by its cooldown of like 10 to 15 seconds. So example, this one, King's Reach, you're gonna grant the user, it grants the user Reflect, so on activation it gives you a shield. But then all your beam attacks, damn it, I'm so glad I'm doing this on stream so I can keep fixing all the typos and shit. All beam attacks apply Magnified. And again, Magnified here, all beam damage taken is increased by 15%. So now, when you use the skill for 15 seconds, you're applying this debuff, so everyone on your party, or everyone in your party that's using beam damage, they are also dealing more damage. So if they're not playing white, you bring this to the table for your team. But this skill lasts for like, 10-15 seconds and probably has a 20-second cooldown. None of the numbers are set in stone yet. Obviously, it's still conceptual. Level 4, you get a class resistance. So for example, here you would gain immunity to Magnified, which means now magnification can't be used on you. So some bosses that could apply this might be able to apply it to certain members of your party, but you will be immune to being magnified. So that's something else to consider when you're building your classes. Like, you might just be enjoying playing orange and you don't care about being immune to burn, but being immune to burn is good because now it's one less thing that can hurt you when you're fighting bosses. Like if you're doing an orange run, now the orange enemies can't hurt you as much while you're playing orange. So you get a class resistance at 4th level, and at 5th level you get a pinnacle skill, and the pinnacle skill is like a really cool skill that's on a longer cooldown. It also has a large enough mana cost, because the idea with a heavy cooldown and a heavy mana cost is so that you don't do a quick skill pinnacle skill build, drop a bunch of your quick skill, basically run out of mana, and then pop the pinnacle skill off cooldown, because that is not... I don't think that's exactly how I want the game to play. I could change my mind on that later. I could have people argue that, but I'm figuring things out in my head for I want mana to always be taken seriously. I don't want people to just like set up a build where they can dump their mana on one skill and ignore it for another skill, unless there's like something inherently built in with like rings or a set bonus or how a skill is supposed to act mechanically. There's like a lot of shit I want to work on. So for example, the pinnacle skill for white that you start with is King's Order. So it resets your dash. And again, keeping in mind your dash here gives you Reflect, which means that every time you're dashing, you're gaining invincibility frames. You're also gaining a shield to protect you, because you are using ranged attacks. You don't want to get in close when you're playing white, unless you like couple it with like red, or you have some crazy build that you're gonna like blow my mind with. So the whole idea here is all damage dealt inflicts Magnified. So it's beam skill, whatever inflicts Magnified. So whatever you're doing, like, so if you partner this with another skill, like if you have like an orange area of effect skill like Canister, now when you have King's Order going, if you drop Canister, everything's going to get inflicted with Magnified. So now everyone in your party's beam damage, they're doing 15% more damage because of you. And then kills refresh the dash. So you kind of start getting this momentum of you're dashing and you're killing things. You want to like keep dashing to activate some effect. Like for example, Orange's dash Afterburner grants Overheat, which is increased attack speed. So you might get into this rhythm where if you amp this skill to be orange, I think we can get into that now. Like, let's start moving that, because these are all the skills as a rough description. But if we go down here, I'll expand it now so you guys can see it better. There we go. And I'll even swap this one back to the other one. So if you guys still want to look at that, it's there in the bottom left corner of the screen. Hey, we got a new follow. My audio's off, but I saw that. Noida followed. Hey, how are you, Noida? How goes it? Now, is that like associated with like the creator of Noida, or is that just like super Noida fan? Like either way, that's super cool. I love that. So yeah, so like with these skills, you can see they expand out down there. Finish Noida. Yeah. Oh, perfect. Just okay, got it. There we go. Dude, Noida's a game though. Like. But welcome to the chat. Thanks for the follow. I hope you're enjoying this. If you have any questions, I kind of jump all over the place. ADHD is wild, but like feedback, I thrive on feedback. I just started developing the concept for this game like a month ago. I've got a Discord, I've got a Twitter, it's all down below. YouTube for the VODs if you want to watch the goofy shit I did in previous weeks. But yeah, like if you have any questions, Noida, please like feel free to ask. I'm a diehard about talking about my game. We're talking about skills right now. So basically, for people who don't know, or like if they're new, I was told I should show up here because all I do is write code. Oh, dude, who told you to show up? Code, like, I do, like, Coding is my weakness. Like, I'm starting to use Game Maker, but I've learned that Unity is better for multiplayer. Oh, let's go. RZ. RZ is fantastic. He's good company. He actually encourages me all the time. So the whole idea, and feel free to like you're not interrupting, like I'm interrupting myself, but like feel free to keep like spewing, because I'm gonna like chop on this. Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, so with skills, basically how this game works is you start as the character of white, and as you go on, you're going to unlock these different class options, and you get to play as 2 of the classes. You take 1 skill from each class. So for example, when you're white, you choose between King's Wave, King's Reach, and King's Order. And for example, if you were playing red, so let's say you're playing white-red, you'd get to pick one of these 3 skills after you level up the skill by like spending currency. In game, we're not doing any pay to win bullshit. Absolutely not. But it's like, in each colored world, there's currency that you get when you defeat special enemies or clear dungeons. And so you use that currency to upgrade your armor, upgrade your equipment, craft equipment, buy equipment, like it's all sorts of stuff. So this is what the base skill does right here. Effect, a powerful wave of energy in front of the user. So then when you get those tokens, you can use them to amp your skill. So for example, you could take this white skill and it still is a powerful wave that does damage, but now if you amp it to be orange, like if you ran an orange run of the game, because there's 9 different worlds for each color. So if you're in the orange world, you kill enemies and they drop a token, you can use some of these tokens to upgrade your King's Wave, and now your King's Wave applies burn in addition to dealing damage. Or you can have your King's Wave penetrate multiple targets if you go to the yellow world, because yellow's buff is refract. And so the yellow buff basically lets you just like shoot through enemies. So it's like, it loses a little bit of damage potency, but you get to shoot through. So it's like, you might decide you want King's Wave with some burn, and then you might go with Defiance on red. And so red's, the base effect for Defiance is like your health cannot be reduced below 1 HP. Killing enemies extends this duration of Defiance by 1 second for each enemy slain, and it starts at 5 seconds. And you can also, so you'll notice that this is a red skill, right? It says skill type red. You can also double down and amp your skill as a red skill with more red on top of it. So like for here, it becomes Armored March. So its base duration goes to 10 seconds, and you get full stacks of Bulwark on cast. Bulwark is the red class feature that is extra stacks of armor. Their whole mechanic is making the enemies deal less damage, and they're stacking armor from all, like when they deal barrier damage, when they take damage, when they deal damage of any kind, they're constantly gaining these stacks of Bulwark in different ways. But then you start getting these different effects, like if you go orange, you can make it that you are burning enemies in a small AoE as you move around during Defiance. Or this is my favorite, Red Protocol, because green is my healing class. So now if you have Defiance equipped, it sounds fun to build from a software infrastructure. So that was like something. So again, with me knowing minimal about coding, I'm trying to make sure that I'm making everything like in my mind, everything runs along 2 bars, where it's like, here is the ability, and it does one of 2 things, and then it slides along, and then you can slide it up and down with different effects. So it's like, you'll notice that a lot of them, like they follow that with like, here it's like, all attacks apply burn, killing enemies during Firestarter extend the duration. But then it's like, kills additionally apply reflect, apply bulwark, apply overheat, because I do want it to encourage like, specialized builds and customized builds where like, because on top of this, there's also going to be rings and armor set bonuses. But I want it that like, if people want to play a certain style, I want it that these colors let people really turn the dial in a directional playstyle where it's like, do you want to do a burn build? Cool. You can throw orange on any of these skills and just go fucking nuts and throw paint along the wall and just get super orange, Or you might start finding like certain combos of stuff where it's like, you might like Canister because it's an AoE attack, but you're playing a tank, and so maybe you want your AoE to apply weaken so that you can like, soften the enemies for your team. Because with Canister being a quick cast, meaning that you're only mana dependent, not cooldown dependent, you could just keep dropping this just to make sure that your team's not getting chewed up by like a boss, because you can like be hitting a boss with this to be like, hey, fuck off, like quit doing so much damage to my team. So I really appreciate that, Noida, because with me not having that, I think that's the biggest thing, is not having coding experience, but also not wanting to slow down on how much fun I'm having concepting this style of game. It's very hard to, like, I have to be real with myself that I don't want the abilities to get out of control. So starting with a skeleton and then just being like, oh, here was the analogy I used earlier. The analogy that I used earlier, I was talking to my brother. He was suggesting something for like one of the Defiances where he was like, hey, this one shouldn't, it shouldn't keep you safe anymore, but you should blow up like a bomb at the end of it. And I was like, okay, that's cool. But here's the thing is every single one of these skills along the left, that's like me building a table, right? I gotta like get the nails, I gotta put the legs on it and everything. And each of these, it's like a tablecloth. You know, it's like I'm just swapping out the tablecloth going, okay, this is a red tablecloth, this is a purple tablecloth, you know? And when I have to start completely changing the ability, then it's like, okay, now I have to remove a leg off the table and put another leg on it, and I don't want that. You know, it's like set bonuses are already gonna do a bunch, item consumables are gonna do a bunch, it's gonna be, ah yes, game design. We love it, dude. We're here for it. So that is what we are working on today. So, again, down in the bottom left corner, you can see like the overview of stuff that I did. I know it's small, I'm sorry. Like for anyone who's watching on a phone, good luck. But like, these are the rough ability ideas that I've like worked on. And now I want to go through and make all the colored versions because some of these were outdated. There were like buffs and debuffs from like the first go around that are like, you know, months old now. So I'm going back through and like cleaning them up. So the ones that are green, these are the ones I got the okay on. Like I went through, I reapplied all of these. I'm very happy with how they turned out. We're set to go. So we are actually, I think I did this one earlier today too. So Noida, if you don't mind me asking, like how long have you been doing coding stuff for? And for someone who is a new budding coder, would you have any suggestions on where I could start? Oh damn, 10 years? Sheesh. Oh my God. That's I admire the hell of that. Yeah, no, you're good, Noida. Sorry, I know I can gab really hard, so I appreciate you keeping up with the speed that I've been producing. You've been very delightful to talk to. While you do that, I'll mutter about this stuff. So yeah, we got Fabricate Drone, which this drone cannot be targeted by enemies. It's just like a little passive, like almost like it's a sprite, but it doesn't really have much interaction, so it can't be damaged. So drone empowers all beam damage, kills while drone is active, grant bulwark. Drone applies damage, applies a burn, applies an instance of static. And if you guys have any questions, like this is anyone in chat lurking or otherwise, if you have any questions about any of these, two things is one, they're over here on the bottom left corner of the screen. I think if I point that way, that's correct. On the bottom left corner of the screen, they're all actually over right here where I'm clicking. If it's too small though, you are not a bully or a bad person if you want to ask what the buffs do. I haven't been in the Valheim Discord. What happened? Or like what is going on? I would be intrigued to know. Okay, kills while drone is active, grant haste, which is movement speed. Damage applies slow, empowers all barrier. What is that, a screen for ants? It's basically like, here, Hunt, I'll give you a good example. If I'm like, Zelda, Oracle of Ages, tree sprite, and then I'm like on a sprite. Oh, this is that Noida. Oh! So we've probably talked, it's just been like a super hot minute. So yeah, so Hunt, like if I'm basically like, I need tree. Oh, okay, well that's a terrible example. Shit, hold on. I'm trying to make a good example of why this exists. There we go. And then if I have this up, then everybody can see like what I'm working on. So if I have like a sprite up and I'm like doing stuff and I'm like, okay, this is the art that I'm following. You know, then it's like everybody can see what I'm doing. That's all it exists for. So, but right now I've got the Prison Break thing up. So if people are on their monitor and they want to zoom in and like look at that shit, they can. So, okay, let us. Where was I? There we go. Okay. All right. Okay. Any kills while drone is active. Grants light. Okay, so drone looks like it's okay. I think I got through drone. I think I was on Fabricate Tesla. I'm just gonna check real quick, RZ, to make sure I'm not an idiot. Is Noida one of the coders for Valheim? Because that would be like legitimately amazing. Because like meeting like game devs like that used to be terrifying, but now that I'm a budding game dev, I'm like, oh my god, they're like a big brother. They could give me a ton of advice and save me a ton of headache. Or just Yeah. Okay, so that's a stock skill. Okay, sick. Just making sure. When you said 10 years of coding, you're like, it's that Noida. I was like, oh shit, should I be like reacting more powerfully to this? I mean, 10 years of coding, that's still like, I wish I could go back 10 years ago and like learn coding then. My girlfriend inspired me to do so much. It's insane. Okay, so summon a powerful lightning that changes several... oh, because that's right. This used to be heavy ray, so none of these matter anymore. Okay, so yes, this is where we're at now. Okay, so white applies magnified to the first target. I don't think... Damn, that's still, like, that's awesome, because, like, again, I'm concepting, I'm learning art, and, like, thanks to one of our community members, it's really cool. I actually mentioned, like, hey, guys, like, if I literally was asking the community if I should buy these books to teach myself coding, because they're coding exercises for Game Maker, and one of my community members just dropped 40 bucks and was like, here you go, and I was like, shit, okay, so. No, but still, 8 years is an awesome flex. Like, that's not... Like, that's amazing. I wish I had 8 years of coding experience. I'd probably feel significantly more confident about my game. I mean, I still feel confident. It's just going to take time. Like, I literally estimate that for a 1.0 release, I'm looking at, like, 10 years for this game. And, like, that's going to be with ups and downs. I might hire some people if I get more money from the community to, like, work on the game. Do you know Humble Bundle? They often have coding programming book bundles on... Oh! Because... I won't lie, I'm not super sold on Game Maker. Like, as time goes on, I'm learning that Unity might be, like, easier, question mark. I'm getting up. This is for stream notes from everybody that's contributing. Awesome conversation to stream. Thank you very much. So... Coding books. Books discount. At Humble Bundle? Bundle. Smiley face. Thank you. Perfect. But like I've heard that Game Maker could be a little iffy for making multiplayer work, and also in the future I might end up hiring some coders to help me with the game. I'm looking into getting my part-time job again, strictly so that I could pay a coder to help me with the vast coding I want to do for this huge fucking project. And so I feel like moving away from Game Maker might be the call, and then go to Unity, and then see if somebody would help me code a multiplayer game on Unity. You know, go from there. But I still want to learn, because if I pay them, they build the game for me, and then the game falls apart and they're gone and I can't pay them, I need to know how to fix my game. No, Game Maker's nuts. Like, Rabbit and Steel is a fluid functioning multiplayer game that's a 4-man game. I want to make a 4-man multiplayer game that is running on graphics that look like this. You know, these are going to be your characters. Like, this is like, we're looking at 16, you know, pixel cute little guys. Like, and these are, by the way, these are all the base armor sets for all the different classes. I need to rework this one. I need to rework that one. And I think that's it. I think all the others are fine. But those two, I want to fix it because, like, they don't look great. Those are first drafts, and I think this one's... Oh, they're so great! Like, I love how this guy turned out. He's my little looter guy from the raiding world. Like, he's like a little scrapper. This is my knight. He's so fucking cute. And this one's my druid. The green class in this game is, like, strictly a healer. So when I'm, like, running around as, like, a dev, like, this is what I'm going to be running with the community. It's going to be so much goddamn fun. I'm excited. This guy, I hate this guy. Like, he looks good, but his skill set, he's super obnoxious. I love it, though. Back to what I was doing. Also, hold on. Discord is getting... Okay, cool. Sorry, somebody was blowing me up. I wanted to see what was going on. There we go. Back to what we were doing. And that's kind of what I was going for, Hunt, is I wanted him to look like he was wearing, like, a little cloak. So I might play with it. Maybe when you move, it kind of does, like, a swishing thing. Yes, it is balanced. It's just he's all about slowing, and he moves away from you. So it's like he deals damage that slows you, and then he moves inherently a little bit faster than the player, but since ranged and melee damage are inherently in the game, he'll just have an advantage against melee builds, but everybody is equipped with a ranged and a melee option. So it's not like he can corner you and, like, you can't reach him to deal damage, because you can always shoot a ranged attack. So it's, like, obnoxious in a fun way. Like, I like how his kit came together, but I can already tell that the community is going to not like him. So, all right, so back to Fabricate Tesla. So we're doing red. Hey, Yektan coming in with the raid again. Thank you so much, Yektan. How are you, man? How was your stream? All right, so what do we want to do? Applies magnified. How goes it, dude? How goes it? Applies weakened to all targets hit by Fabricate Tesla. There we go. Good. I'm glad, man. What'd you do on your stream? We are coding, or not coding. This is not coding. We are updating all the skills. Oh, dude, content warning was fun. Brittany and I played that at one point, but we didn't know because the game was having like audio issues and we couldn't talk to each other. So I got killed by a fucking hand mixer on legs and was screaming the entire time. It was really funny. Orange. Ooh, that's gonna be really good. Wise. Do I want it just to be the first target? No, I want to reward players. If players hit multiple targets, they should be rewarded. Applies magnified to all targets hit by Fabricate Tesla. Because Fabricate Tesla, it's really cool. In my mind, you basically shoot out like a little like arc of lightning, and then it jumps to like 2 more targets. And so it's like if you hit one guy, it's still gonna do the effect of one person, then that's cool. But you should be able to hit multiple people and get multiple benefits. You know, like that almost plays into AoE builds, because orange is all about AoE. I'm not sure if I clarified. Every color has an aspect to. It's like yellow is like a summoner class, orange is an AoE class, blue is crowd control, green is healing, indigo is like utility, cooldown, mana management, green is healing, I think I already said that, white is range damage, violet's melee, black is lifesteal, red is tank. So it's like this starts to bleed into AoE builds a little bit, where it's like you're like cracking lightning and applying all these effects. Have you done storyboards yet? I have. Here. I can open that real quick, just to show that off. I always love when people get chatty, like talking in chat. I get super distracted. Yeah, I've even got like Steam achievements. I'm super excited about those. I'm gonna rework those too, though. Storyboard's not super big, because literally the whole concept is that you are created by the king as like a construct, and you're basically just jumping through these different worlds, and then you end up fighting the queen at the end. I could get super chatty. I do get super chatty with everyone here. I am going to find a way to watermark all of this, and I'm actually going to release this all in the Discord pretty soon, because I want to get people's like feedback on stuff, because I want to know what does and doesn't resonate with people. Because like right now I'm kind of just having fun, just like throwing shit all over the place. Let's burn to all targets hit by, you know what? There's a faster way for me to do this. There we go. Wait, I meant design storyboards? I'm not sure if I follow. I might be being dumb, but... No, you're good. I think you're clarifying correctly. I think I don't understand the question. So I don't think it's necessarily you. So we'll go to... And I'll copy and paste that, right? Because now I can just go... Applies... what is this one? Static? Okay, and that's fantastic. Static. To all targets hit. There we go. This will go a little faster now. Ooh, curse. That's gonna be really good. Curse effectively makes it that the target takes 10% damage, more damage from all sources. Speaking of the Discord, I appear. Excellent, good. No, I'm glad that you're in the Discord, man. Like, the Discord is so valuable to me. I have a feedback role. If you go to the roles manager, and this is for anyone that's current or not, in the Discord, there is like a roles area, and there's one for feedback. That is the one I care more about. Like viewer, yes, it's cool because then you show up and you see the stuff live. But feedback, that's when I'm like, when I don't know about something, I will ping feedback and go, guys, what do you think of this? And then people can thumbs up or thumbs down, because I always put those on there so people don't even have to type. But if people want to type, I'm encouraging people to come in there, word vomit, and tell me I don't know how to design a game. So I can go, cool, you're upset about this, or you don't like this design. How can I make it better? What was the question? What was my question? Oh, my question, Noida, was, as someone who is starting out learning to code, what is the best way to go about it? That is a very broad question. Storyboards in general design lingo is creating hypothetical function paths to convey a better idea of what a player would go through when using game systems. Oh, yeah, I'm nowhere close to that yet, Ken. Absolutely not. Google. Yeah, probably. Okay, so then we got... So this is actually going to be pretty easy. What? No, stop it. Knock it off. My fucking okay, oh, they heard me say, okay, Google, and then my phone turned on. Stop that. Slide slow to all targets. Oh, wait, no. We did this to shortcut. Also, welcome back, Noida, if I didn't say that correctly. Applies dispel. Applies exposed. And applies bleed. There we go. Find a way to build and break fast. For example, when I need to learn a new framework, I spin up a Discord bot web app because it's what I do know best. Find a way to wrap what I need to learn into it, or I play coding games I play often. Oh, that's really clever shit. That's awesome. And do you think any of them are, like, if I were to go Unity, are there any languages that you think are easier or more flexible, especially in terms of multiplayer games? Because that's my big thing, is I want to make sure we are doing a alpha that's going to be free called Wavelength. That's going to be a sequel to my game that's single player, and that's going to be like the game dev special, let me practice game deving. But I've heard that Unity can use like C# and Python, and it sounds like those have universal applications, but it's like I was leaning towards C#. Fast failure. Oh, damn. That's so cool, Noida. I'm like, in a good way, I'm like super like, not jealous, like envious. That's really fucking cool. There. C# will be able to go to with Unity, but your backend does not have to be C#. I think at the end of the day, C+ libraries are the best multiplayer tools across the board, but it really depends on your goals. Yeah, I mean, for this game, I literally just want it to be almost like, Diablo 3, kind of like drop in, drop out co-op. That's kind of the like vibe I'm going for, like Borderlands, Remnant 2, Diablo 3. Just the ability to like join in with people, have set instances for like bosses, but then be able to have people join, enemies get stronger, loot gets better. Enjoys Nakama. Let's have client bindings for Unity. If I recall, the backend isn't cooling. So that's gonna be a shit ton that I've got to learn. That's awesome. That's awesome though. Yeah, was it hard? I bet that was really hard. That's amazing. And we can change these ones a little bit too, because white used to have exposed, but I moved it to violet, because exposed is for melee damage and magnified is for beam damage. Yeah, no, that would be awesome, Noida. I'm not sure if you joined my Discord, but here, I'll like post a link to it real quick. And like, I would love to hit you up later on that. Because like, we've even been talking about me doing a stream, another stream in the week. So I only do this one stream right now. And I want to try to do another stream earlier in the week. Like, not earlier as in day, but earlier as in time in the week. Just so that more of my viewers and stuff can like hang out and stuff. What I want to do, I'd build it using what Unity offer first, and if you find a reason to build otherwise, then I'd branch out. So you think Unity would be a good place? Because I was going to do Game Maker. I was feeling confident with it, but now that I've already moved away from the visual block coding, which is why I went to Game Maker at first, I feel like I could probably go to Unity and do just fine. Okay, gotcha. And then hold on, yeah, I kind of got to read what you were saying. Peer-to-peer networks, that's what I want to do. I don't want to set up servers, yeah, like for indies. I know that they do a lot of stuff through their personal website, like itch.io, but I wish I could get a hold of the person that created Rabbit and Steel to ask them how hard it was, because like it's all Steam API. Oh, peer-to-peer network is still a server, it's just local. Oh, see, I really appreciate your being so patient, Noida, when I'm just like fucking blasting my mouth and you're like, wait, hold on, buddy. Okay, so that's cool. Fires and applies burn. I think we're gonna modify that generates AoE static. Local implying the servers run at the client level. Got it. Yeah, I'm definitely, like, if you're okay with it, Noida, like, I'll try not to bug you too much, but I might start hitting you up, because it's like the whole plan. I know that we keep jumping around a whole bunch. So the whole plan is that all of this right here is all of like my conceptual stuff, right? Like I've already got all the game modes figured out. Like I want to do like super raids. I want to do dungeons that are like raid difficulty. I want to do like an adventure mode like Diablo 3, story mode, Nephilim rifts like Diablo 3. I want to do a roguelite. Obviously, I understand with coding, if I want to do all this, I'm looking at like literally years of work. I want everyone to know that my scope is huge, and I get that, and I'm just gonna keep working at it, and if I need to, I'll hire people. May not respond timely, but that's just because I'm asleep, locked in on a meeting. Thanks, Noida, I really appreciate that. I hope I can return the favor to you somehow then. But yeah, so literally the whole concept here is that, like, you know, I've already got like a lot of the gear and the loot figured out. Like, here's all the like potion recipes, here's all the class items and how they're gonna unlock stuff. I've got my currency structure like all figured out. Like, I've got all of this stuff mapped out, and I'm closing in on being done with the conceptual phase. And once the conceptual phase is done, upkeep test my knowledge. Ooh. No, that's I actually didn't think about that. So me being kind of an idiot in terms of coding, like, helps you get better. So this is like an equivocal relationship. I like that. Thank you. Noida, you're fantastic. Gonna buy you flowers or some shit. Yeah. You're not. Thanks, Noida. No, and all I meant, Noida, like, because my girlfriend gets mad about self-talk, but it's like, or like, you know, self-hate talk. But like, the whole idea is that it's like, I'm not an idiot. I'm inexperienced. I am like a base journeyman when it comes to coding. No, you're not an idiot. Stop, Yak. You're fantastic. But yeah, like, again, I could like go on and on about all this crazy stuff and all the stuff that I've like concepted out. Thanks. Ooh, potential to grow. Oh, wait, Noida. Oh God, that's gonna be like, you're gonna be like, I remember when I first joined his stream and he was just a small coder. Now look at his game. I'm gonna name some loot after you, dude. I can feel it. Let's fucking go. But yeah, case in point, all this stuff, it's like all the weapon terms and all this really cool shit, and I'm super excited about it. So it's like, most of this is getting close to being done with concepting. I really do think I've got another couple weeks of concepting, just like knocking this shit out, getting everything tuned in where it needs to be. But after that, I want to dive right into coding and just like, just because then I won't be trying to do concepting and music and art and coding, because I want to start like making it a little bit easier on me by kind of shrinking everything down so it's a little easier to work with. So yeah, please, Yak, I'll hit you up. Hold on, I'm gonna actually write this down too. Like, hit Yak up with an arrow, hit Noida up, coding / multiplayer questions, Q's. We'll do Q's with a question mark, and then resumes. Okay, level / system design. Hell yeah, cool. Oh, dude, my girlfriend, I'm sorry, I know we're getting super off track. I just love it when chat's like moving and being busy, but my girlfriend, she was talking to me about business cards, because there was this really sweet girl that came into my work a couple days. I hope she's here. Allie, if you're here, shout out to you. But she can't. I work at a grocery store, and we were talking about how she likes supporting like indie game developers, and I was like, well, I'm an indie game developer, and I gave her my Twitch info on like a little sheet, like shitty piece of like printer paper. But my girlfriend was like, you should make business cards, and I was like, holy shit, I really want business cards now. Like, that would be so fucking cool to have business cards for the, yeah. I'll make a note to find you that networking video as well. Will help a lot of stuff make sense. Oh, thank you for the follow, by the way. I don't know how to say your name. It looks like Omes30 or Omeso. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so hold on. I'll make a note to find that networking video. Thank you. That would be awesome, because I know that multiplayer networking needs to be done at the start of a game. So it's like, I want to do a solo prequel that I'm not going to charge for. That's like, you know, that you can finish the game and get all the loot in like 2 hours, and people will be like, wow, this is fun. And I'll be like, cool. That can branch to my Kickstarter. And also I'm trying to work on this game, so I would love, you know, support from the community, because I'm going to make a multiplayer version of this. It's Mikey. Oh shit. Sorry, my bad. How we doing, Mikey? There was the follow, so I was like, wait, what is going on? But yeah, wait, what website are you making, Noida? Oh, like, because we were talking about, like, business cards. Hell yeah. Yeah, to start either at the start or you build knowing you're going to drive interconnected objects, but all of it comes with experience. That's why it's important to fail fast. Oh, right, because like I could think I'm really good at coding, right? Like I could be like, wow, everything's going really smoothly. I could get 6 months in and then hit a failure that destroys half my system, and if I haven't failed correctly, then I'm fucked. Working slow, so I'm playing Magic the Gathering, watching Twitch. Hell yeah. RGB, I love your comment. So RGB, can I actually ask you, now that I'm getting like totally just like sucked in by chat, was that a mostly painless process having to add it later? Okay, cool, just making sure. Oh, okay. I appreciate, like, I appreciate the honesty so much, RGB. That's so fucking funny. I love that. You're like, you know, I'm still suffering. Oh, good. And I like what you said, Noida, where it's like, just like, literally just keep like fucking smashing your head into it until it happens. Oh, I'm sorry that you have to rewrite the game, though. That blows ass. I'm hoping that doesn't happen to me, but if it does, I'm not gonna lose hope. I'll probably just pick up a part-time job and hire someone to help me with the coding. Like, in a way where I'm being taught, but like I can pay them for their service to also help it, because like they could be like, here, you code this one skill, I'm gonna go code these like 8 skills, and I'm like, Dad, look, I made macaroni art, and they're like, good job, kiddo. Looks terrible. Dude, I'm glad that you're able, like, you're having such a good time at work though, Mikey. Foolproof strategy for real, dude. Yeah, I almost would want to know if there is good multiplayer backing to GameMaker, because honestly I might go back to Unity. I also like GameMaker's monetary approach, where it's like you pay for the license once for $100 and you're set, so I might stick with GameMaker. We'll see. Make sure you look for someone who gets idiomatic concepts then. As a programmer, many devs do not adhere to idiomatic principles. Ooh. Low-key high can convince you to switch to Godot, so build those resistances up. Okay. Oh, can I ask something, Noida? I heard about that Godot, Godot, sorry, why am I saying it like that? Godot! Clearly I used the engine. With Godot, I heard that there was, some issues with that, like, a lot of people getting, like, kicked off the platform and stuff. Has that been, like, taken care of? Is that okay? Because I heard that, like, a lot of spooky stuff happened to a lot of people on Godot. We're gonna work this so it's like heals grant. How long does Bulwark last for? I think we're actually gonna up that. I want the base duration on Bulwark to be higher. If it can stack multiple times, we want to continue to chain it. So yeah, so heals grant a stack of Bulwark. Oh. Some sorts are technically, no one cannot use it. Technically, I could compile the version of the engine I haven't listed on Steam for $500. In fact, I believe there's a dev who has done this. Damn, what? Holy shit. That's crazy. Oh, I do like that. It starts healing over time. When did I do that? That's smart, because then it's not... Nah, no, I don't like that. It's the base heal. It should still, because we have the AoE heal. We have Hallow's Gift, which heals over time. So no, we'll just heals grant overheal. There we go. Because that's fine. And then I don't like how it's written. Heals grant refract. That'll be funny. No. But I get the concept that you're saying, Noida. Like, that makes sense to me. So. Oh, whoa. Why did Noida's messages get deleted? No! Oh, was it? Oh my god. I'm sorry. For a minute. You're fine. I need to work on my bot. Dude, I'm so sad Noida got timed out. My boy, he's dead. Okay, so hold on. Adjust chatbot settings. This is why we do this. Just chatbot settings. Business card concept. Just writing everything down from the stream. There we go. I'm so sad he's dead. Ooh, I have an idea for this one, because now that it's quick cast, it doesn't have a cooldown, but healing a target under half health refunds. Mana? No. Oh. Refunds, small amount of mana, and cooldowns. There we go. Name that was RPG in a box. It's basically the Godot engine with a lot of custom stuff sold on Steam, which is allowed as it's open source. That's sick. Okay, so I might look into Godot then. I will Godot ? And Unity ? And then I'll put a little arrow. Multiplayer. There we go. There we go. Noita shills the fuck. No, it's good though, because like if I build something on Godot, then I can annoy Noita to be like, hey Noita, can you help me out with this? Oh my god, that would actually okay, so that's we're gonna draw a big circle around Godot real quick. There we go. No, Noita, you have no idea. That's gonna make my life easier if I have some like veteran, like playfully, if I have a veteran in my pocket, then I can be like, hey, can you help me understand these like terms that are like totally losing me? That's amazing. Oh, that's so good. Thank you so much, RZ. I really appreciate it. Like, you're amazing, dude. You're so fucking amazing. What do I want? Blue. Oh, heal grants ricochet. I wonder if that'd be busted. Because you're constantly just giving people ricochet. No, I don't think that's a problem. Got like a bunch of tools to help you develop your game. I wouldn't recommend Love 2D. What is Love 2D? Okay, Noita, it was super awesome meeting you. Have an awesome night. Get some rest, because it sounds like you're going to be just an absolute banger in my success. I really appreciate you in advance. Thank you so much. And then we can do heals grant haste. So, what are you talking about? What is Love 2D? There we go. Heals grant haste. I feel like that's going to be one that people like a lot. You can heal yourself and heal your teammates to give movement speed. That's fucking nuts. Ooh. Because this is too strong. Heals grant reflect. That's way too strong. It is a game framework, but it doesn't have an editor like Unity. Oh, yeah, that probably would not work well for me. Oh, I know what we'll do. Grant bonus beam damage, and heals grant. Yeah, there we go. I got this. Grant bonus barrier damage. Hell yeah, there we go. That's better. Choose you, the text editor and the framework. Dude, I would piss myself. Absolutely not. not right now. Like, I gotta like level up. Whoa, I don't know if that'd be hard to code, but I don't remember writing this, but that's sick. The black level of heal no longer heals, but grants the target life steal for 10 seconds. Hell yeah. That's sick. Okay, cool. We're gonna keep that. So heal grants, because if heal grants reflect, that means heal is putting a shield on you every time you cast, and it's a quick cast. Absolutely not. That's busted. It's the same reason why we gave this bonus barrier damage, because Shadow, you ignore the next instance of damage. That would be way too strong. You could literally sit there and just pocket someone. You could just keep heal Shadow, heal Shadow, heal Shadow, heal Shadow, and like that's too strong. So I don't like that. So bonus melee, bonus beam. This grants armor, so if you want, you can sit there and just keep healing someone to like increase their armor value, because it stacks 5 times, so that's funny. Heals grant overheat, heals grant refract. And refract is your bullets over penetrate. Ricochet, obviously. Heals for movement speed. Healing a shotgun under half health will refund a small amount of mana and cooldowns. So that's like if you're healing people in a pinch, that's going to help your stuff recover. I might almost move that to a ring, though. That's pretty strong. Oh, we got ads coming in 7 minutes. We'll take a small break when ads come in, just as a heads up to everybody who's still here, just hanging out. Okay, so restorative light. Actually, I like this a little bit more. Emerald glow? Yeah, there we go. The names I'm going to play around with a million times, because I want to call this Emerald Veil at some point. So it's like, I might go back through and like start naming these after gems and stuff, just because I really like the color cohesion of the game. So, okay, and we worked on Hallow's Gift earlier. So We got heal self and nearby allies while damaging nearby enemies. So because this is on a 15-second cooldown, this is kind of a help your team clear the room, but also keep your team alive. So you throw out a quick heal and a quick DPS to kind of turn the tides in the room. Grants reflect a self. Oh no, grants allies reflect. It's 15 seconds. That's actually not too strong. On a 15-second cooldown, that's not bad. Because reflect only lasts 5 seconds. Yes, so that's not bad. Apply weaken to enemies. Grants allies overheat. Apply static to enemies. So now green is, ooh, yeah, this is gonna be good. Applies curse to enemies. Applies slow to enemies. And as much as I'd love to do dispel, we're gonna do applies haste to allies. Because dispel lets you like remove enemy buffs, and that would have been really cool. And then what? This is violet. Yeah, so violet, we will do... Ooh, applies shadow. Oh, no, do we... I'm deciding. Because I can either have it applies exposed, which means that they take more damage from melee, so you could be, like, running with your party and throw out, like, an AoE heal, and then, like, run at the enemy, and be like, charge, my boys, as you, like, run in, and now everyone does bonus melee damage, so you use it as, like, a jump mechanic. But I could also make it that the heal applies shadow, because for anyone here who has played Rabbit and Steel, when you play Druid, they have a really cool defensive that normally makes everyone move faster, but one of the versions you can get of it, it gives them a thing called Vanish, and as long as they don't attack, they don't break Vanish, and it feels really good making sure that no one takes damage. So I think I'm going to go with Shadow, because that's really cool, and I want this to be more defensive. So applies Shadow to allies. That's fucking awesome. And just because lifesteal on top of heal would be busted, I think we're going to do applies bleed to enemies. Cause them to take damage, not heal as much. Cool. Hollow's Gift was very easy to set up. Thank you, Hollow's Gift. There we go. So, revive an ally at 25% health. It's a pinnacle skill, so that's good. Is music still going for you guys? It's not. What the hell? There we go. Sorry, guys. Again, for anyone who tuned in late, my music is not, like, my audio is not working on my computer, and I have no idea why. You guys can hear it, I can't hear it, and I feel like I'm going fucking crazy. It's goofy. But that's okay. You know, small detail. Like, I don't need it for what I'm doing. If I was playing a video game for you guys, yeah, audio cues would probably be important. So what do we have? Grants overheat to self and revived ally. Grants refract to self and revived ally. Grants regen to self and... Oh, that's actually pretty good. Except it's called mend now. I moved it from regen to mend. What else do we want to do? Okay, I still got 4 minutes on ads. Damn, target becomes immune to death or... Oh, wait, dude. I know how to phrase this. Target gains a base level Defiance. There we go. Defiance is a red skill that makes you unkillable for 10 seconds. So that means that when you do black, you're effectively just giving them Defiance, and that's fucking hilarious. Like, welcome back, you can't die. Caster and target both gain Shadow, that's pretty strong. How long does Shadow last for again, though? I don't think Shadow lasts that long. 5 seconds? That's okay, that's enough time to get up off your feet. Like, if you're revived in the middle of a boss fight, that's probably pretty good. All allies near the caster and revive target gained a large boost of movement speed. Ooh. I like that. So it's like, you do a revive, and now it's like, everybody get the fuck out of the way, we're leaving! That's actually pretty good, like, escape protocol. I like that, that's good, that's good. Revived target, oh, Frost hasn't been in the game in forever. Revived target creates a, how do I want to phrase this? Large AoE, flying max stats, slow, all nearby enemies. I can see that one. So the whole thing is like, the blue class is all about crowd control. It's all about, like, it's called the Warden, and it's like all about like subjugation and doing damage and stuff. And it's like half of blue stuff is apply a debuff, and when they're under the effect of a debuff, you get all these bonuses. You're dealing more damage, your cooldowns are faster, all this shit. So it's like, this wouldn't necessarily be bad. Like, I'm not sure if anyone's going to be playing blue-green. I could see blue-green working, though. Being like a debuff healer, you're like a shaman. That could work. Grants men to self and revived ally. Refract to self and revived ally. Actually, if we're doing AoEs, so hold on, let's do this. Revived target creates a large AoE line that stacks up. Oh, oops. Line static to all nearby enemies. Okay, that's cool. Because, yeah, now we got some cool, like, oh, get out of here. No, get. Microsoft Edge. Ah, okay. Overheat to self and revived ally. Revive target bulwark. Grants reflect. Oh, but let's do target max stats of bulwark. Because that's like, each stack is like 5%, so that'll be good. Like, you're reviving them with an extra chunk of armor. And that's kind of cool. Like, I'll say this right now. Oh, we got an ad break coming in. So, yeah, we'll be right back. Let me do this real quick. Be like, we'll like zoom in up here, right? And we'll be like, ad break in progress. And then we'll do this like in Twitch colors. There we go. Boop. Oh, I'm not sure if that looks good. Hold on. What if we outline it? There we go. Perfect. Now everybody can see what's going on. Perfect. All right. Cool. So while ads are going, anyone who's here, I will be right back. I'm just going to check a couple things. I'm going to go grab some water and go use the restroom. Hell yeah. And hell yeah. Feeling good about all of this. Oh, I love this. So excited. Perfect. Okay, cool. Got that. You guys are set. All right, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after some ads. I still really want to learn this, but like, would there be a possibility that I could like, you know, pay you to help teach me how to code and yeah, I'll be like, cool. Now I got like more. Thanks, Brittany. I love you. Are we still on ad break? Just making sure. Yep. Okay, we're still on ad break. Do. We're on an ad break. Also for YouTube, I'm really sorry. I know this part is boring. And for the 4 or 5 people that are watching this in 2024, I appreciate you. And if other people are watching this later in the future, thanks. Appreciate you tuning in for the funny adventure. All right. right. All right. Oh, okay. Ad break is almost done. We got another 35 seconds. Ooh, that's some good water. I, for the life of me, cannot figure out why these headphones are not working. So, all right. The ads in progress are slowly ending. Stream says, all right, we're back. No more. All right, we're done with that. All right, welcome back, guys. Let's do. Oh yeah, let's go back to what we were doing. Music still going? Yes, good. Because again, your fucking content creator right now is tone deaf. Okay, sick. So we got all of Revive figured out. You know what? I just had an idea. I'm gonna call this Hollow's Gift. Or Hallow's Gift. And I'm gonna rename this to Emerald Veil. Because I was calling this ability Gift of the Life Weaver, and everybody was snickering at me because they're like, haha, Overwatch, and I'm like, stop it. So, let's move on to Swirling Mist. Applies a continuous, lightly damaging AoE that slows. And then we've got... Whoa, none of these make sense. What the? Get out of here. Huh. So white. AoE damage now applies magnified. And then AoE damage now applies. Oh, wait, that's actually really good. Because if you run a tank build with this, the AoE damage now applies weakened. You constantly just have an AoE around you that's dealing damage, but then enemies who get within melee range of you, they're just having their damage reduced. That's amazing. That's actually huge. Sick. I'm really liking this. Yeah, AoE damage now applies burn. That's not the same as canister, because canister's a one and done, right? Yes, canister is a one and done. Your next beam attack applies an explosive AoE on hit, so you're you're arming that per cast. And then this is just continuously and burning. Okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure. AoE damage now applies static. Oh yeah. Oh, stake. There we go. I think this is gonna be another one of those ones that's like really easy to figure out all the concepts for, because it's literally just you're changing the elemental output of these ones. Because it's like this one's gonna apply bleed now, and this one is gonna apply exposed now, and this one, what is this one gonna apply? AoE damage now applies. Oh, dispel. Well, that's interesting. I'm not sure if I would use that, but that's cool. Maybe I'll make it that grants you haste. And then blue. How do we want to enhance it? Oh, reduced mana cost maybe. Mana cost or swirling mist is reduced. There we go. So if you run it as double blue, you can just continuously keep the blast on somebody. I actually really like that. That's sick. Cool. So swirling mist, I've got it all conceptualized now. Now, are we still going to run with Frozen Tomb? Barrier damage applies slow. Slowed targets take additional barrier damage. Barrier kills extend the duration of Frozen Tomb. I like that on paper. Barrier damage applies magnified. Magnified targets take additional barrier damage. Oh, wait, no, that would be exposed. Thinking if I like that or not. I think we'll go through and we'll just rework these. I haven't done these ones in a while, and I might decide against it. Blizzard is also cool, but I gotta rework all these as well. There we go. Okay. I appreciate the company, everybody. It's nice on a Tuesday evening. I don't have work. My girlfriend fed me some super fucking awesome chicken. So actually she fed me like 8 things today. She fed me like a little charcuterie of snacks, like little like Triscuits with cheese and meat. She made me like a acorn squash, which I've never had. Holy shit, acorn squash is good. She chopped up some bacon and baked it inside of it. Oh, so good. Okay, so I'm thinking about this. Does this overlap with Firestarter? Because Frozen Tomb is barrier damage. Oh, what if I specify? Oh, I figured it out, how to keep them different. So Firestarter will be beam attacks, right? Beam attacks, apply burn. Killing enemies during Firestarter, extend the duration. I love that. Because then we can go Frozen Tomb is barrier damage applies slows. So now we have these two things that are contrasting, where if you want to have one play like the other, you just have to amp them to get the separate effect. Because like on Firestarter, you can 100% like, ooh. Attacks additionally apply slow. Yeah. That's cool. Pun intended. Blue is a cloud. Yeah, never mind. Okay, AoE damage now apply. No. Okay. Slow targets take additional barrier damage. Barrier kills extend the duration of Frozen Tomb. Okay, I like how all that sounds. Oh, and then we can do this. Beam damage additionally applies slows. Okay. And then this is red. Let's change to weaken. That could be good for a red tank build too. You're weakening everything and then you're dealing more damage to things that are weakened. I like that. So is that how we're doing it on this one? Is slow the property changes so that it's still barrier damage, but now we're doing a bunch of different melee things because it's like, because now I can do like slow is changed to burn, but it does not play like Firestarter because now it's barrier damage applies burn. Burned targets take additional barrier damage. Barrier kills extend the duration of Frozen Tomb. Okay, I like that. So slow is changed to burn. Slow is changed to static. That could be pretty strong actually. If you have another skill to go with it. Because now your barrier strikes are applying static, which means that you could, like, if you had Frozen Tomb going with Swirly Mist, and you had the yellow variant of Frozen Tomb, where every time you strike something with melee, you're applying static, and then you could have, like, the Swirly Mist that applies burn, each tick of that damage would be 15% stronger because every barrier strike... Ooh, that's really good. I like that. So, yeah. So we'll just do what we have been doing, where it's like copy-paste format. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so... Oh, but this is blue, so slow would not be changed. Apply... Ooh. Apply... Extended duration. Reduced. There we go. And then slow is changed. Okay, so indigo, slow is changed to dispel? That won't work. Barrier damage grants haste. Deal additional damage while under the effects of haste? Could be something like that. I gotta figure that out because Indigo's features are either Dispel, which means it's removing buffs off of an enemy, or Haste, which is the party buff to make yourself move faster. So, barrier kills additionally grant haste. I think that's fine. And then slow is changed to it's exposed. Exposed could be pretty strong there. I'm not sure if I want that. I don't know, that's a pretty good bruiser build though. So actually I think I will do that. Slow's changed to exposed. That's fine, that's fine. All right. Slow is changed to bleed. Barrier damage applies bleed. Bleeding targets take additional barrier damage. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Just making sure. I might change the name of Frozen Tomb. Oh, hey Marginal. Were you trying to post a link? What were you trying to post? Oh, you got timed out for 30 seconds. Womp womp. Sorry about that. Hi though. Nice to have you. Deals a large amount of instant damage in a huge area of effect, applying slow. Oh, that's right. We changed it from a continuous effect because we're going to redo Flux. That's right. Blizzard. Additionally... applies magnified. Do we just want to do that? That Blizzard's... Because I like the idea that it continuously... Like, this is like a really cool powerhouse skill where you're like throwing down this like Blizzard Storm that just puts like amount of instant damage applying max stats of slow. There we go. That's good because like how long does slow last? Slow is 25%. I think I'm going to bump that from 5 seconds to 10, so it's a little easier to build that up on targets. There we go. So additionally applies magnified. I could just go across the board and just be like, additionally applies weak. Yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Let's roll. Blizzard's like a pretty cool one and done skill. Hit for a shit ton of damage, slow the target like crazy, and then get an extra bonus effect. On Indigo, that's actually kind of cool because you're like throwing down the storm for a shit ton of damage that slows, and you're also removing debuffs. That's a fucking wipeout if I've heard of it. Like, oh, all those enemies have those extra buffs? No, they don't. But it still works for a really awesome Subjugator build on blue. I love that. Oh, whoops, except I put Dispel in the wrong spot. There we go, exposed. Spell. Oh, we can't spell. Oh no, send help. There we go. Initially applies. Ooh, this is blue. So, kills? Do I want to do it like that? Yeah. Kills with Blizzard. Reduce cooldown of Blizzard. Yeah! You know what's better than one Blizzard? More Blizzard. Is that... Hold on, let me think. Is that good for the Subjugator build? I'm thinking about that. That could be good. That could be really good. You're just like constantly building a bunch of momentum, so it's like you drop a Blizzard on like a oh, actually that's really good for like when you're moving from group to group of ad clear. Like this would be really good for like a red blue build where you're like a tank with crowd control, and it's like you roll up on a crowd, you drop Blizzard, and you just start beating the shit out of stuff with whatever other skill you're using, and then it's like when you kill enemies with Blizzard, you can get like half of its cooldown back. So by the time you go to the next pack, like you're already ready to go again, and you can just smash their faces into. That's fucking sick. I like that a lot. Okay, we'll keep that for now. What we got? Green. Ooh, additionally applies curse. That's yucky. I like that. And then that means that this is static. That's cool. That's like lightning storm. That's cool. Do I not have a pinnacle skill that deals damage in a large continuous area? King's Order, no. Defiance, no. Detonation, no. Fabricate Sentry, no. Oh, I think I was trying to make it that Orange's ultimate was pinnacle was going to get reworked. And the Orange pinnacle was going to get reworked so that it could be a large AoE of damage over time. How do I want to do that? No. I don't think I want to do that. I don't know. They are area of effect and damage over time, though. That's not bad. What do I want? Choice, choice, choice. Weakened is also, once again, funny. And... oh, man. Saucy Crossing. Hello, Saucy. I love that, like, there's, like, people are getting, like blammoed for, like, trying to post links. Just let me know what you're trying to post. If you guys let me know, I can fix that so you guys can, like, post your links. Additionally applies, burn? I'm not gonna lie, I'm playing with this. I'm gonna write it so I can make myself last later, but it's like grants or to allies inside the blizzard. Because I really like the idea that you drop it on yourself with like a red build, and you're just doing it to give yourself more armor while you blast these guys. That's fucking hilarious. Then Dish obviously additionally applies bleed. Okay, so Blizzard is taken care of. I gotta figure out Flux. So Flux became the new Pinnacle skill because the idea is that it pulled everything to one place and then applied a debuff to all of it. But I think I'm doing away with Flux just because we have like 3 classes. I know the bot mitosis is real. I just like, just in case, like, you know, just in case it's like some like 14-year-old kid or something like coming in here just being like, look at my Roblox picture. I always address them like they're a person just in case they like, if they end up being a chatter where they're like, oh, sorry, then I'm like, oh, cool, a person, you know, and then I get caught off guard. But like, bots are people too, sort of. Okay. Oh, I can still fuck with teleport though. Hell yeah. Transfer is probably one of my favorite skills that I made for this game. Basically, the whole idea is that it's your quick cast skill that has a heavier mana cost than any of the other quick casts, but if you hit an enemy, it basically refunds almost all the mana, and it refunds part of your cooldowns. But then if you use it on an ally, it eats like a larger chunk of mana, but it refunds a larger chunk of their cooldown. So it's like you can use it for yourself to just like kind of keep hitting an enemy to like recharge like an ability that has a really long cooldown, or you can like play it as like support and like throw it out to people to be like, oh, you're like 5 seconds away from like your, you know, from having Revive or Hallow's Gift. I'll be like, here you go, and like I can give like half my mana and my cooldown to that person to like help them, you know, use their abilities more. So it's like you can play support, you can play fun mage build, because like Indigo basically accelerates whatever other class you're playing. Indigo just makes it play more effectively. That's like Indigo's whole thing. So it's like, you know, you can go Violet White and deal more damage, or if you add Indigo to either White or Violet, you're making the skill of that other class so much faster. So I really like Indigo. And then I'm just having fun with the teleport. I don't even know how good I can make a teleport look in my game, because I'm not super good at art yet. I'm having fun, but I haven't practiced too much yet, so. Teleport short distance, dealing light damage on arrival. So we will remove the word light and just go dealing damage on arrival in a small AoE. There we go. And then grants reflect. I wonder if that'll be strong. Well, it doesn't damage, so I think it's okay. Like, because it has 2 charges and it's like 20 seconds on each charge. So part of me feels a little hesitant, but since it's a skill that literally does not do damage, I don't think it's bad being like aggressively defensive, being like you can grant yourself a shield twice. Grants max bulwark stats. Grants overheat. Okay. I was also thinking it'd be like really funny if I'm trying to think, do I want these to go more defensively, or do I want to split them defensively and offensively? Because doing it that way is also really fun. Like here, I think it'd almost be funny to make it that the teleport grants lifesteal. But bleed is also funny. Like, you come through a portal and you just start bleeding shit. But I think I'm going to make it grant lifesteal, because I don't want people to try teleporting on top of shit, or do I? Maybe I do. Wait, hold on. Maybe I want people to teleport on top of shit. That'd be funny. Ooh, this is really good. You teleport away from danger, and then you grant yourself shadow, meaning that the next instance of damage. So, like, you could teleport out of a boss or enemy mechanic, and then still, like, you dodge one mechanic, and you have shadow to dodge a second mechanic. That's really good. Grants haste. I don't want to grant ricochet or refract with a fucking teleport, so AoE applies slow, and we'll go AoE applies static. Now, do I want it to heal? I think it's okay for it to heal. I could make it grant mend. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea either. Just have it grant mend. Music still going? Okay, good. Just making sure that the music's still running for you guys. Also, for the lucky, or like the unlucky few who were here from the start, thank you for tanking through the fucking audio technical difficulties, because that shit was a nightmare. I didn't realize that so audio's gone on the headset, and I had a second copy of my stream running on my left monitor and didn't know it, and RZ had to be like, dude, you gotta clean this shit up. I'm having a friend over and you're embarrassing the shit out of me. He didn't say that. RZ's a chill guy. What do I want to do for green? I could have the AoE apply curse. That doesn't feel very defensive. Like, static and slow feel defensive. Granting overheat doesn't even feel really defensive. I might make it that the AoE applies burn. I think I'm gonna do that. Overheat's cool, but AoE. No, I actually think I like that, because if people are doing a DPS, like high mobility builds, right, where they're trying to like move through content really quickly, I really like the idea that they're killing enemies that are warping. It's giving them overheat, maybe something in their build while they're attacking faster. They kill and it refunds something, and now they're teleporting again and they're like still killing and moving. I kind of really like that synergy of like that aggressive, like, I'm warping, I'm DPSing, I'm warping, I'm DPSing, so. And I want, in the future, I think I'm going to make it a set of armor. I think I'm going to make it like a set bonus people have to really farm into. I really do want to do something where it's like you get an extra charge of teleport, or kills, like, you know, significantly reduce the cooldown of teleport. I would really like to do something like that. I think for right now, I will do grants mend, because mend is a regen, so not as strong as reflect, but like if you're doing something with your, like, for example, black builds, their main skill, their quick cast is Blood Oath, where you're constantly losing health whenever you're like basically using it, but it gives you mana and cooldown back. So it's like you could use this teleport, like doing mend with Blood Oath, like you could effectively like give yourself the health back, so you're like teleporting quickly while you keep like squeezing to heal yourself. So I like that, so we'll keep that. That's good. Okay, and then realistically I can actually go like this. Wait, hold on, click away, or there we go. That's what I wanted. So I'm gonna take this and go bye-bye. I'm gonna go hello. There we go. And then we're just gonna rewrite that to level 1. And now we need an indigo level 5 skill and an orange level 5 skill. And those will probably not get done tonight, but that's okay. Okay, so on ally reduces all ally cooldowns by 15%. So I don't want to use numeric values right now. On ally, reduce cooldowns and grant mana. And then be like, boop, on enemy. Wait, I need to... Okay. Reduce cooldowns significantly. And refund some mana to sell. So again, the whole idea is that you can like use this on a teammate, and you will not get the mana back, and you're not going to get a lot of you're not going to get the cooldown back for it or any of that. So you can dump it on your teammate like 3 or 4 times to really accelerate them, and then they can do something cool, but then you're out of mana until you like recover mana. Or you can use it on enemies to reduce your cooldowns at a faster pace and refund some mana to yourself. So it's like if you're low on mana, you can kind of sit there and just kind of like fucking like keep whopping with transfer to just reset your stuff. Cooldowns by 10%. Okay, so I did numbers here and I don't like that. This skill requires a lot of attention, and while I'm on stream, I don't think I want to do that. I will work on that later, though. Sentry needs some attention, so I'll keep that in mind. Obviously, we need a skill there. And obviously, we need a skill here. So I got my work cut out for me, but it's been fun. I've been slugging at it. I slugged at it all of this work week. I've had some friends in like Discord with me, just like hanging out and just having a ball. And I would stream, like I'm still streaming, like stream will be ended at like 10:15. I would stay up later, but my girlfriend's like falling asleep on the couch and I want to go put her to bed. She's being all cute. She was like this. Just conked out and cute as a fucking little peach. So I need to go make sure she gets to bed and gets all comfy. She gets up at 2 in the morning to work, guys. Way too fucking early. So Shadow Assault, deal a large amount of damage to a single target. Cooldown is reduced if it kills an enemy. Okay. Wait, what was the other half of that? Kills on exposed targets, refund Shadow Assault. We don't need to do that anymore. So flies, magnified. Grants reflect on a kill. That's kind of cool, because like if you have to spam Shadow Assault a few times to get it, I still think that's really cool. Deal amount of damage scaling, amount of damage equal to your armor value. That's actually kind of cool. Deal bonus damage. No, because then you have to build into it. I don't want to do that. I don't want the skills to have to be built into. What do I want to do? This. Grants bulwark on cast. Kills grant and refresh full stats of bulwark. That's cool. Because like you could use this to do like a tanky build where you just kind of keep charging and smashing into shit. Applies burning. Grants overheat. I don't need to worry about that. The second half doesn't. No, would you stop that? We don't want that. Stop that! It no longer has a cooldown, so it's like mana is refunded on Shadow Assault kills. There we go. That's better. Because it's the quick cast, so it doesn't have a mana cost, so that's good. All right. I think we're gonna wrap up with I'm gonna work through Shadow Assault, and then I think I'm gonna call it for the night. I'll plug all the stuff. I'll say thanks to the YouTube gang, and then we'll get out of here. So applies magnified, grants reflect on a kill, grants bulwark on cast, kills grant refresh full stacks of bulwark. So that's cool. You can even just spam it to get bulwark. Like you could fight a boss and just keep smashing your head against a wall to be like, ha ha. Applies burning, grants overheat on kill. There we go. Target is arced, refund cooldown. Applies static. Oh wait, kills with Shadow Assault. Create AoE that applies static. I like that, because otherwise, every time you cast it, you're just getting 52% more damage off the previous one, and that just, like, I hate that. Deals light damage and cleanses debuffs on the user. If a debuff is cleansed, the cooldown is refunded. How do I want to do this? Heals. Because I don't want it to apply curse. Shadow Assault is already really strong. That's not too bad. Apply slow. Slow's already applied. Apply max stacks and duration. No, we don't need to do that. Shadow Assault casts grant haste. In my mind, if I learn how to code and stuff, I think the idea that I have for this skill in particular. Oh, the music died again. Stop it. No, it didn't. Okay, we're good. Thought the music stopped. There we go. One of the thoughts that I'm having is I really like the idea that the skill might have a slight dash on it. So it's like you could start using Shadow Assault to like get around the map really quickly, or just like doing this goofy little dash. Shadow Assault deals critical damage if the user is under the effect of Shadow. No, not even that. Let's just do Shadow Assault has no mana cost if the user is under the effects of Shadow. There we go. That's fun. Heal, kills, grant lifesteal, Shadow Assault, and proc, or benefits from the effects of lifesteal. There we go. Perfect. All right, and now we just need what? Green? Shadow Assault cleanses debuffs on the user. If debuffs are cleansed, refund mana cost. All right. So thanks to you guys, all the fun, awesome distractions and everything today. We just need to code what? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 more of the 27 skills. So we got like 60% of it done. That's not bad. We made some new friends. It's really awesome to have everybody in chat. I really appreciate you guys. It's been a long week, so honestly, I'm probably gonna just like veg out for the rest of the night. I'm gonna start looking up some stuff on Godot. Might get some stuff going for business cards, but I'm just gonna keep it like fun and light and breezy for the rest of the night. Wait, what's going on? Hold on. Check it out. I think one of my friends is like watching my stream on their phone. I'm like, no way. Oh, dude. Whoa, one of my friends just got like a fucking sick setup for their computer. Whoa, holy shit. That's insane. Sorry, that's totally off topic. It's been a long day. Game deving doesn't always have to be professional. Other social media links are down below, like Twitter and YouTube. Again, shout out to Allie. Sorry if you see this. Twitter's below now. You can find it there. That's kind of how I feel RGB is. Like, it doesn't always have to be professional. Like, we're making a game. So it's okay to not be professional, because, like, I want to be professional about the core of the game. But as far as, like, the gameplay and, the interactions around us making the game, as long as everyone's having fun, like, isn't that the point? Like, I want to build a community for this game. That's the biggest thing is, like, if this game blows up, cool. If the game doesn't blow up, I'm not going to have my feelings hurt. You know, my idea just doesn't line up with other people's ideas of, like, what is, like, fun or whatever. You know, and it's like, and if you guys tell me it sucks, then I'm going to be like, cool, how do we fix this? Like, I put in all this work. There's clearly a way to make this really fun and cool. We have to get there together as a community. So, I really like streaming. I really like it when people chat and, like, hang out like that. So, like, I know that, like, a lot of them are already not here, but it's like Mikey and Noida, RZ, RGB, like, Tricky. You guys all fucking rock. Like, you make this so much more fun for me than it would be just me, like, talking at a wall, you know? And I can do that, trust me. So yeah, if you guys haven't already joined the Discord, check that out. We'll be streaming again next Tuesday. Tentatively, there's going to be, not this Friday, but next Friday. I think we're going to start doing Friday streams as well. So I'll start streaming twice a week. We'll pick up the pace a little bit. So you guys have been fucking awesome. I appreciate you, and I'm going to figure out why my audio is fucking dicked on my computer. So you guys have a good night, and I'll see you guys in the Discord. Bye, everybody. Bye.